and fall up under that UPK banner. It's my brother and my blood, and I will die and kill for him if necessary.
My bad, son. My bad. My bad.
Any man give his life for Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, and Christ, and fall up under that UPK banner. It's my brother and my blood, and I will die and kill for him if necessary.
What's your name?
You understand? You done found a new breed of Hebrews that stand and walk with the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. And we don't care who we got to come up against. You been standing before this truth. You understand? We done took them all on and gonna continue to take them all on.
Surrounded by Edomites, lost a lot of truth to this tree of life. Open up the book just to see I'm right. Reminiscing on my ancestors, on those ships who had to plead for life. Took us to a place where ain't never safe there. Poisoning our foods and put our children up in daycare. Fresh out of slavery, still thinking that they care. Guns in the community, children can't play there. Brothers still brainwashed, we died for that same cost. Took away our history, believing that we ain't lost. Brother, I'm an Israelite, sin is like kryptonite. Brothers won't pray, no, they'd rather link a chick tonight. Praises to the Most High, I ain't like most guys. Eyes on the future, but I learned from a boat ride. Tribe of Benjamin, inherited on both sides. Background Jamaican, mistreated and I know why. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Kwam Yasha Allah, sons of the power. Rise from the ghetto when Satan want us devoured. The zeal of the Lord ain't found in church towers. Never dying on my knees like no coward. Wanna be an Israelite, you gon' need more than fringes. You gon' need to show you approve and get in them scriptures. Oh, I forgot to mention, traumatized from the lynching. Homicide, we the victim, homicide is the ending. Kids with PTSD, suffering symptoms, never getting treatment. Something he gotta sleep with. Stockholm syndrome so long, it ain't a secret. That's why I die for them brothers I'm facing east.
Shalom, Israel. We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the Commanding General, Your Honor. We've been bringing this truth since 1969. And what is that truth? That truth is that the so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, and natives are the true Jews of the Bible, and the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Tonight is Brotherhood night. And just like we always say with Brotherhood, Brotherhood is synonymous with sisterhood. One thing that we talk about that we missing in Baltimore, definitely in Baltimore, is we missing Brotherhood. Our people are being destroyed here in Baltimore. We're being destroyed because we can't come together. We can't come together as a people. Why can't we come together as a people? Can you tell me why we can't come together as a people? You know, brother?
We're divided and conquered.
We're divided and conquered, exactly. That's exactly right. But more than that, right? That's correct what you said. We divided and conquered, but we're divided and conquered by different ideologies. You understand what I'm saying? We got Christianity, we got, Buddhism, we got Muslim. Our people are Christians, Buddhists, Muslims. We everything but what we supposed to be. You understand what I'm saying? And because we dabble and we dip into everything, Egyptology, we all think we Africans, right? We are not Africans. You understand what I'm saying? And the Bible tells us that we're not Africans. And a lot of people try to say because Israel is on the continent of Africa, which Africa was named after, what's his name?
Leo Africanus.
Leo Africanus, right?
Yeah.
And it was named thousands of years later. We was there. That wasn't the name at the time. You understand what I'm saying? But because we don't know who we were prior to slavery, we feel like because we came from that continent, that's what we are. But if you look at Africa, the continent, Africa is made up over 50 countries, right? And within those 50 countries, you have maybe 3 or 4 different dialects within those countries. And because you have so much diversity in it, just like, think about this, right? Do they call Arabs Africans? Afghanistanians Africans, Sudanese? You understand what I'm saying? Our mind is so frozen.
Yeah. I can still hear you, but you just froze.
Okay. I guess that's the stream, right?
Yeah.
Mine's froze too.
You still got audio though.
Okay, but our people are so we looking through small lens as opposed to looking at the big picture. When you see all of these other nationalities within the continent of Africa, we can't really fathom that we are not African because we've been told that. But when you go into the, do we have a concordance? I mean, not a concordance, but a dictionary.
Pull one up.
No, I was going to tell you to look up ham.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about the something bad?
Yeah, the compact Bible. Do we have one of those? Should. Right there. But anyway, even in the compact Bible, it tells us that all of the nations that are the Hamite nations, and it says, but not the Negro. You understand what I'm saying? We tend to think because we were captured off the coast of Africa that we were Africans, when in fact we came down with it from the what do they call it? We came down after the what am I trying to say? Famines. There we go. The famines caused us to come down to the other African nations, and we got into little skirmishes and wars with those African nations, and we were captured by them, and then they sold us to the European. But our people think that we automatically be Africans, and when you go into Egypt, because pictures of black people are on the wall, they naturally say, oh, that's us. But look at all of the dark nations that are within that country. All of them weren't Egyptians, right? Which we already seen it. You got Afghanistanians, you got Ethiopians, you got Sudanese, all of those. You understand? You got different people. Now war. Somebody at the door. You got all of these different countries within that continent. You understand? And then, like I said, we are the only people who don't know who we are prior to slavery. All we know is slavery and then what our oppressor tells us. And this is the reason why we should not trust in our oppressor. Your oppressor, the people that are oppressing you, is not going to tell you the very thing that can bring you out of oppression and have you over top of them. When you understand who you are and the power that works for you, you understand, and the God that we are under, you understand the power, and you come up out of that slavery. You understand? And then you become the head, and they become the tail. What's going on, sis?
Nothing much. How's things going?
Your house, your mom, talking about shooting out shot. How you feeling?
I'm good.
So basically, our people, we are lost tribe. That's what we called in the Bible, the lost tribe, because we don't know who we are. Slide over just a little bit, sis.
You still frozen, by the way.
Huh?
Still frozen.
Yes. Let's take a time. Rerun it. Let's take this down.
I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me.